Evening, guys. Probably wondering why I'm in the dark. Why does that make any sense whatsoever? Huh, where did he go? How about now? Or how about now? Guys, have you ever had a bright idea? Have you ever wondered where that idea came from? Did you ever wonder what brought that light on? All these ideas and all these things that I'm kidding about is actually somebody came up with an invention, somebody very important. That's Mr. Thomas Edison. Guys, that's what I wanted to discuss with y'all about my famous person and the person who gives me the bright idea and that gives me the opportunity to really think outside the box, just like this class has done, is Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison had a great quote. He said, "I've not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that don't work." And guys, that's so true. How many times have we had something in our life and that we've had some kind of failure and we just give up? Thomas didn't. And that was something that was so intriguing to me and that really made a difference on me. You know, Thomas Edison, he was originally born in 1847 and he died in 1931 with a ton of inventions. You know, something that was quite intriguing to me that I found out about Thomas Edison in learning his history was that by the summer of 1879, he actually was doing a generator to actually help with his actual lights and what. So that was very intriguing to me to find that out. Also, during that time while he was making that, he actually came up with using platinum to be able to make the light bulb, but come to find out it came up with a cheaper alternative. So again, something that was just always very intriguing with him, and it just really made me want to talk to you guys about someone who was famous that actually made a difference in this world. Now let's even go even farther. I mean, not only did they make the phonograph, and this is information that we actually found out through Britannica. Britannica brings us all this information about how he came up with different ideas, but then that idea would stem into something else and stem into something else, and then would make it even bigger, even better. So, next was the Library of Congress. Library of Congress actually talked about Edison actually started doing ore milling and actually trying to come up with different particles to be actually come up with, anyone guess? Cement. I did not know this. He was a huge proprietor and actually invented the company, Portland Cement Company. None of us knew that. Didn't even know. Had no idea. And why was it? Because he was a person of the people. Even though he was very famous, he was famous for making people to be able to give them other opportunities, things to make things better. And when he came up with Portland Cement, although it was a big failure for his time because of cost and things and it not starting to take off, it actually was a great invention. And as we see today, Portland Cement is still around. It's still a high quality product. It's what we use for, what do we call it? The foundation of our homes. He actually did that. What an amazing, amazing thing. Next, we go to Nielsen.com. Very, very interesting article. He was one of the world's earliest market researchers. He actually would go door to door in different homes. He would analyze people who were struggling in order to be able to invent a product that would help them. Again, back to the thing I was saying, he always was wanting to try and help. Even though he had a status, he was always there to try and help people. It goes on to say, even in the Smithsonian, one of the failures it talked about was he made an electric pen. Back then they had a wax paper and they could be able to use a pen. It was almost like a tattoo machine where the needle would go up and down and up and down and up and down. But as it would do that, it would make little holes in the paper, and then they could be able to put ink over the whole thing, and they could actually make a print instantly and make a long and actually be able to reprint and reprint, especially if it was something for a long time. So very, very cool that he, even though it was a failure as well, it was something to try and make things better. And again, that's why Thomas Edison has always been a big proprietor for me, because I love to invent things. I love to make things better. If something's not working, I want to fix it. I want to make it better. So with that, I want to follow up with his very last quote, that, and how I wanted to finish with this quote, I should say, not his last quote, but to lead you with this quote. His best quote, and one of the ones I love the best, it says, Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is always to just try one more time." Guys, I want to leave you with that one more time. Don't give up. Keep trying one more time. And don't get left in the dark.